Welcome to another Real Yoga video, and today we're looking at doing some floor poses, some seated poses. You know, there's many of them, so we're not going to do a complete practice of everything, but just as a basic practice of floor poses, some hip work, a little bit of back bending, and a few twists. The floor poses are best done when you're warmed up. So looking back over the previous videos, Surya Namaskars, standing poses. Ideally, you want to have completed those first, and that warms, prepares the body for the seated poses. If you're going to pull anything, you know, and this does happen in life, then it's going to be in the seated poses, where more flexibility is demanded than the standing poses. So the standing poses are about strength, the Surya Namaskars are about fluidity, and the seated poses are about flexibility. Excellent. So starting off with Marichyasana. So bring up one leg. I'll be reading the left leg first here today. Take the right hand behind you. Stretch on the inhale, put some tone in the straight leg. Exhale, forward, support yourself with your right hand, turning, take the arm round, take the other hand round the back, hold, engage the leg, extend the front of the body, and exhaling, release yourself down into the leg and breathe smoothly. Many of us, you'll just be bending forwards here, which is plenty of work for you, enough, and if you can, the first instance, try and take the head down towards the knee. Coming up, straighten legs out, swapping sides, lengthen, reach, fold, use the exhale to make yourself small and fold. Turn the arm, wrap, hold, lengthen on the inhale, use the exhale, take yourself down to the pose, stay here as long as comfortable. In my practice, I don't like to stay in the poses for a long time, so once I've, in my book, completed them successfully, I'm out and off and doing the next pose. Okay, Janushirasana, A version, bring the leg up as the last one, and this time take the leg out to the side. Now, if your hips are flexible, then you can lift on the hands, slide forwards and take the bent leg knee further back. And I'll explain the roll that happens when we do the other side. Using left hand in the knee, twist round so you face the right leg. Take the hand behind you to keep the spine long. Extend on the inhale. Exhale. Folding, one hand forwards. Lift, inhale. Stretch and extend the front of the body. Exhale. Fold your way down. Keep the shoulders loose. Keep the neck long and the breathing smooth. If you're fairly far down, you might want to look up towards the toe. Inhaling, straight out, locking the leg and the other side. So leg up again, take the leg out to the side and move from here. And if you've got that extra movement, then the leg goes further back. The knee rolls out, the heel is up in the air, the top of the foot is on the floor. Twisting, get the length, pushing back with the hand into the knee, lengthening, folding, that's your first exhale. The inhale lifts up, and it doesn't matter if you can't hold the foot, hold the ankle, it's totally fine. Lengthen, exhale, fold your way down, shoulders loose. Nice smooth breathing. Inhaling up. Exhaling, straighten legs out. Baddha Konasana. Bring the feet in towards each other. Try and open the soles of the feet up a little bit towards the ceiling. Now, get the fingertips behind you, lift up off the floor and staying on the fingertips off the floor, slowly press the knees downwards. Okay, once you've got a little bit of movement, release down gradually into your sitting bone, holding under the feet, and then try and straighten your spine. So you're pulling with the hands, the shoulders go back, you lengthen the front body, keep the gaze down, so the chin comes in towards the chest, the gaze is towards the toes, and then as you exhale, slowly opening out on your thighs as much as you can, and take the knees generally downwards. Keep breathing, try and keep the tension out of the body. So particularly if you're stiff in this, it's very, very hard pose, and it's just a struggle. So try and find some ease somewhere in your pose. And you know when you've found that ease because the breathing softens and relaxes. When the breath is being held, that's a reflection of the fact you're struggling. Okay, release off. Straighten legs out. The feet are wide. Slide forwards again on the front of the sitting bones, tense in the quads, press into the heels. Take the hands behind you, just the fingertips, and then taking the shoulders up, back, and slide the shoulders down. As you slide the shoulders down, just depending on the length of everything, the heels of the hands will press down into the floor. The abdomen comes in, the chest lift. So for many of us, this is enough. Okay. So just, you know, you can only do what your body will allow you to do. So if your hamstrings are tight, this will be a struggle. Okay. Twisting, face down one leg. Use the fingertips on the floor, abdomen in, chest up. Inhale and exhale, and slowly walk your way forwards down towards your foot. Whether you get to your foot or not is less important than the fact you're stretching. Be careful if you have any pain on the inside of your knee. Just back off a little bit and then release your way down into the leg. Smooth breathing. And complete it as far as you can. Inhale, up, the other side. So again, fingertips on the floor, and use the fingertips to get a twist. Chest up towards the chin. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands. So you're trying to keep your back muscles soft, twisting, so your collarbones are level with the floor, and exhaling and folding down. You know, it's here, if that's as far as you get, that's fine. You just get to where you get to. If you can, all the way down, move into the leg and release your way. Inhaling, back up. That's quite a stretch on the legs, so this is very nice to just release your legs back into Baddha Konasana. Just grabbing, lifting and opening out. So you don't have to stay here very long, but just to undo and relieve the stretch in the hamstrings. Back up again. Take the legs wide, Upavista Konasana. So on the front of the sitting bones, you just slide forwards that a little bit, so you take the flesh of your buttocks backwards. Chest up, hands down, back in that position, and that might be it for you. If you're comfortable here, try and lift up and tilt over your hip joints and work your way down. Keep the front of the body long, and just like moving down over the legs, if you use the hands, they'll help support the body so your muscles haven't got to work so hard, and that just allows for a little bit more space and movement. So it allows you to undo, inhale, lengthen, exhaling, folding your way down and constantly pulling. So inhale, press back, extend upwards, exhale, try and fold a little bit more, keeping the back as straight as you reasonably can. And if you have pain here on the inside of your knees, bring the feet in a little bit closer together so that you don't have to be doing side splits here, fortunately. Keep your weight forward. If you're comfortable here and you've got the length in the hamstrings and you're not getting any pain up in your buttock muscle or anything dreadful like that, reach, hold the feet, lengthen again, exhaling, and release your way down into the pose and enjoy the stretch. inhaling. Up, one more, Baddha Konasana. In, forwards. So these two poses they go together because they oppose each other in the work in the legs. Okay, release off, and then lying down on your front. Ready for a few more back bends. So working first, resting the chin on the hands, relax your back. So just rock out a little bit from side to side. Just try and loosen everything off. And if you can, try and relax in the buttock muscles and through into your pelvis. And then as you inhale, pushing with the hands, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, press the shoulders down, the back, away from the ears. Keep your breathing smooth. And using that exhale, just let a little bit more weight come down into your thighs. So the tailbone is moving downwards and the front of the hips open. The body's quite relaxed actually, just some work keeping the shoulders down, and if the arms are straight, so much the better. So, you know, if my hands are here and I'm under pressure like that, I'm not going to be relaxed. Just bring the hands further forwards so you can straighten the arms and lift up. Cool. Exhale, release your way down, just like loosen your back off at this stage. And if your back is tight, that'll be enough. And you just repeat that pose. If your back is good, take your hands back under your shoulders, tuck the elbows in, just lightly point down into your toes, and inhale up into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Shoulders, again, that circle up, back, and then move the shoulders down, away from the ears. So keep the gaze towards the floor, keep the breathing smooth, and concentrate as you exhale on opening the front of the hips out and releasing a little bit more weight down into the floor. So I'm moving here, I'm moving the thighs downwards. Okay, so it's fine. If you come here, you might even be up off the ground like this, more or less on your knees. And if you are, just slowly then try and open out and release the body. Always the shoulders are down, the collarbones are open, and then just keep the gaze down and lift the chest up and broaden. Exhaling. Releasing down, and again you just loosen your back off. And then you can repeat any of those two poses. Next step, bring the hands further back a little bit, keep the elbows bent, and lift in the chest, and then use your inhale, push the heels of the hands into the floor, up, exhale, shoulders down, elbows in. So keep the elbows bent. Now, you're going to try and straighten the arms by pushing the feet down. So press the tops of the feet in to the floor. Lengthen the legs, rolling the arms out. We'll push the shoulders back, open the collarbones, and gradually, like lengthening the throat and looking up towards the ceiling. Keep shoulders pressing, try and keep breathing. And then exhaling. Down. Good. Coming up. Just make knees wider, toes together, lengthen the body out, and release down into your counter pose. Okay, couple of breaths there. Up, down dog. Stretch the back of the legs out, walking your way forwards. Squatting, stretching your lower back out. If you can squat the feet flat, that's good. Then sitting down, straighten legs out. Good. So Ardha Matsyendrasana twist, bending. Taking the right leg under, take your left leg over. Now if this is too much for you, don't bend that first leg, keep the first leg straight, that will still work. Okay, lift up, get yourself evenly onto your sitting bones, and then left hand behind you, right arm up towards the ceiling. Crunching, inhale, move the hand round, exhale, press the elbow into the knee, twist, and look down towards the floor behind you and breathe. Good. Releasing off, straight legs, other side. Under, over, just tuck the foot in close. Try and get this foot flat on the floor as much as you can, and you lift up and settle your way down onto the front of your sitting bones. So taking one hand behind you, use the fingertips on the floor, lift the chest, inhale, stretch, so that nice lengthening all the way down the side of the body. Exhale, crunch in a little bit, twist, lift, take the back hand round, press the elbow into the knee, and turn the neck back over your shoulder. Keep this arm firm and push the elbow into the knee to help you twist. Back to center. Straighten out. Weight forwards and Marshasana. Bend up. One leg sliding, so you're close up. Take the same. So this is my right leg. Take my right hand behind you. Left arm goes up. Exhale. Upper arm outside the knee. Take the back hand round. Twist. Look back down towards the floor behind you. Keep the breath smooth. Good. Back to center. Release off. Weight forward. Other side. Heel in. Hand behind you. Stretching up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Twisting round. Take the back hand round. If you're comfortable here, reaching forwards, turn the arm in the shoulder. Take the other hand round the back. Hold the hand and pull this back shoulder round as you look down towards the floor behind you. Keep breathing. Releasing. Back to center. Straighten out. And we'll finish off with Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Slide your way forwards onto the front of the sitting bones. Get tone in the thighs. Lift the chest up. Roll. Work the shoulders down the back, away from the ears. So you may well be in this position. Use the hand and bring the shoulders back in towards each other, lifting the chest up towards the chin, working the thighs so they're firm, trying to keep the weight forward. So staying here is very good for you. Breathing, it's quite hard work. Inhale. Lengthen up. Exhale, folding forwards a little bit. Okay, take the hands to wherever they come to. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Pull back with the hands to give yourself some lift. Exhale. Fold a little bit more. Try not to round the back, but at a certain point, your back will round. If you can reach forwards and hold around the feet, that's fantastic. Work the legs. Pulling back. Lift. Lengthen. Fold a little bit more. If you're fairly far down, it's helpful to drop the hands round the heels of the feet. That'll bring you lower. Pulling back, get that lift and lengthen, and then exhale, fold your way down. Once you're down, soften and relax yourself into the pose. Lengthening, smoothing your breathing. Staying here as long as you need to, and inhale, back up, loosen off and relax the shoulders. Just finishing off with a little basic twist just to refresh the spine. Taking one hand behind you, opposite hand to the knee, lift as you inhale, twist as you exhale, back to center, other side, reach across, hand behind you, lift, so pull back, get that lift, exhale, get a twist, inhale, back center, loosen off, and just relax the shoulders, center yourself, monitor and smooth out your breathing. And then when you finish, you're ready, you can get up and go and do something else, or go down for a relaxation session, or do some breathing. These are all good things to do at the end. Thank you.